Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In the last class, we have started with the problems on Module 2. So we'll continue with that. So we were solving the problems on bivariate PDF and CDF. We'll continue with that. So now, copy the question number 8. So here, in this problem, the bivariate PDF is given fxy of x comma y is equal to 1 divided by 1.4283 pi exponential to the power minus of x square plus 1.4xy plus y square all divided by 1.02, where xy lies between minus infinity up to plus infinity. So given this PDF, so here we are asked to find the PDF for x and y, and next we are asked to verify the equation 3.12 which is given in the textbook. That I'll say what factor we have to find. So here actually in this we are asked to find fxy of infinity comma infinity whether it is equal to 1. So here the part B is 3.12 satisfied. So here this is nothing but the equation we need to verify is fxy of infinity comma infinity, so whether it is equal to 1. So while explaining the bivariate CDF, we have taken some special features like fxy of x comma minus infinity, fxy of minus infinity comma y. So like that for various parameters that we have seen what should be the value. So here in this we are asked to verify fxy of infinity comma infinity. That is when both x and y are equal to infinity, then whether it is equal to 1 or not. So that is that has to be verified. And also in the third part we need to verify whether the random variable x and y are independent or not. So here we are going to solve this problem step by step. So here let me share with the notebook. So just I'll go back to the notebook. So can you see the notebook here? ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? So here the PDF is take down step by step. Fxy of x comma y is given, which is defined by 1 divided by just 1 point. Just a minute. The students are entering. Let me allow them. Okay, that is done, I think. Okay, the PDF is given fxy of x comma y, which is defined as 1 divided by 1.4283 pi exponential. I'll write in terms of e itself. So to the power minus of x square plus 1.4xy plus y square divided by 1.02. So this is the PDF given. So given this, and also he says that x and y, they are lying between minus infinity up to plus infinity. Both the variables, they are taking the range minus infinity up to plus infinity. So given this, we are asked to calculate the PDF for x and y. So PDF for x and y is nothing but we are asked to calculate the marginal PDF values fy of y as well as fx of x. So here we'll see how to solve this. So first let us consider the calculation of the marginal PDF fy of y. So once you know the calculation of fy of y, so in the similar manner, so you can also calculate fx of x. So here in order to solve this, in order to get the answer for this, first here we need to rewrite this term. So whatever the exponential term that we have given, so in order to get the equation in standard form which is suitable for integration, so here whatever this term you are going to see here, so that has to be written by using the technique of completing the square. So here you can see that we have the term x square plus 1.4xy plus y square we have, right? So here, so as you know, completing the square technique is nothing but it has to be written in the form of a plus b whole square, right? So here a plus b whole square, as you know, it is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b. So here if you observe this equation, so here we can write this as x, and this can be taken as a, and this can be taken as b, and then whatever the middle term you are going to see, that can be taken in terms of 2ab. So here in order to if you observe this, so here this whatever the middle term you have, so that can be written as 2 into zero point 0.7 into x into y. So here what we do here is, okay, what we do here is, so here we are going to write in the form like x plus, instead of just taking the value of b as y, so here I'll take this 0.7 y as the value of b. So here we are able to write the equation as a plus b whole square in the form x plus 0.7 y whole square. So when you observe this, when you expand this, so here suppose if you expand this, what we get, x square plus zero point 0.7 y whole square is nothing but 0.49 y square plus 1.4 xy you will be getting. So here we can see that only we have the value 0.49 y square, but in the original expression we have y square. So in order to get, or in order to make this as 1 y square, so we have to add along with this term, so we are going to include 0.51 y square. Shall I repeat this? So similar problems you need to solve. If you don't understand, I'll just repeat once again. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಹೇಳ. Have you understood? Either yes or no. I want only that much of answer. If you are listening, you just anyone reply me back. If you have not understood, you just tell me once again, I'll explain it. Anyone? ಏನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? All of you are sleeping? No one is replying back? As it is the last class, have you fed up? ಲಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎನಿವನ್? ಭಾವನಾ ಟಿ ಎಂ
Yes, ma'am.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ
Yes,
ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ma'am.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ? Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I repeat this or is it enough? If you have not understood, anyone? Lakshmi Priyanka, Lakshmi Sambhaji, Megha, Chandana, Bindu, Bhumika, Vakesh, Anant Kumar, Harshita. Anyone, you just reply me back. If you have understood, I'll continue. Otherwise, I'll just try to explain it once again.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay, that at least you should reply back, Anna. Like at least anyone, you just reply me back. Okay, don't wait for anyone else to respond. Anyone, immediately you can respond. So here we are going to write this x square plus 1.4 xy plus y square like x plus 0.7 y whole square, and in order to get the whole 1 y square, so along with this term we are going to include 0.51 y square. So here we will be writing this entire expression x square plus 1.4 xy plus y square as this much, that is x plus 0.7 y whole square in the form of a plus b whole square plus 0.51 whole square. So now let us consider the calculation of the marginal PDF values for the random variable y and x. So as I told, here I will be calculating for y. So here fy of y, so as we know, it is obtained by taking the integration minus infinity up to plus infinity, which has to be integrated for the given PDF fxy of x comma y, and it has to be integrated with respect to x. So whenever you'll be calculating the marginal PDF for one random variable, so here you need to take the integration for with respect to another random variable. So here this can be further written as, so here as according to the given data x and y, both are taking the range from minus infinity up to plus infinity. So here we are not going to change that. So here we'll keep the integration as minus infinity up to plus infinity for the variable x. And here fxy of x comma y. So as it is defined by 1 divided by 1.4283 pi e to the power. So whatever the term was there, so that will be written as minus of x plus 0.71 whole square. This minus it should be there for the entire term, plus 0.51 y square whole divided by, that is this term is divided by 1.02, which has to be integrated with respect to x. So after this term, so here since we are integrating with respect to x, whatever the exponential term which is a function of y, that will be taken outside the integral. So here we can write this expression as, so here 1 by 1.4283 pi is a constant, so that you are going to take it outside. So here will be getting 1 by 1.4283 pi. Along with this, so exponential term which is a function of y, so that is also taken outside the integral. So here we'll be getting exponential minus 0.51 y square. So as I told, minus is common for the entire terms, divided by 1.02. So 1.02 it is there for the entire term. So here along with this 0.51 y square, so take 1.02 also along with the exponential term. So inside the integral minus infinity to plus infinity, exponential minus of x plus 0.7y, here I have written 1. So 0.7y whole square by 1, or here I'll write 1.02 into dx. So now we need to simplify this integral term. So here we do not bother about the terms that are written outside the integral. So here we'll try to solve only the exponential term which is present inside the integral, and we'll try to get this form, whatever exponential minus of x plus 0.7y whole square divided by 1.02, that will be bring to the standard form. So we'll try to bring that into the standard form. So here in the next step, so here we are going to make assumption that, or we are going to put u by root 2 as x plus 0.7y divided by root of 1.02. So here just we have the x plus 0.7y whole square divided by 1.02 is there. So here we'll be putting x plus 0.7y, only this much, not square, divided by, since it is a 1.02, here I'll be taking root of 1.02, and it is assigned for the variable u by root 2, because here I have taken u by root 2 on the LHS, because whenever you will be replacing this term in the within the integral, so it should be in the standard form like e to the power minus x square by 2. ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ e to the power minus u square by 2, whatever the variable you are replacing. So here in order to bring it to the standard form, so here we are going to put this term as u by root 2. So now taking the differentiation on both sides with respect to x, so here on the LHS you will be getting du by root 2, which is equal to dx by root of 1.02. So here 0.7y, so the differentiation of y with respect to x will be 0. So this term, this entire term will be gone. So here which implies that, so whenever you'll be go for replacing the x value, dx value, so here in that we can write dx as root of 1.02 by root 2 into d, or this is nothing but square root of 1.02 by 2 into d. So that you need to make the correct substitution in the problem. So here with this substitution, so in the next step, so here we can write the marginal PDF fy of y as, here in the outside the integral we had 1 divided by 1.4283 pi e to the power minus y square by 2 as common. Y square by 2 it was there, y square by 2 itta ಏನಿತ್ತು. So what we had 0.51 divided by 1.02. So when you divide 0.51 by 1.02, it is nothing but it will be giving y square by 2 itself. So here for that, here we are going to replace that 0.51 divided by 1.02 as 1 by 2. So here we'll be getting exponential minus y square by 2. So these are the terms which are present outside the integral. So now when you come to the terms within the integral, so here we have the integration. So when you are going to change the x variable to u variable, along with that the integral values of x also changes to u variable integral range. So here that also remains same, that is minus infinity up to plus infinity. And here in this exponential, so here as you can observe, so here we have exponential minus of x plus 0.7y whole square by 1.02, and we have taken only this much as I'll show in this much as u by root 2. So when you replace this term, so what you get in the exponential term, so that can be written as minus u square by 2, and the dx it is replaced as du into root of 1.02 by 2. So here square root of 1.02 by 2 is also constant, that you can take it outside. So here in the next step you can write that as e to the power minus y square by 2, that will be there, divided by 1.4283 pi into square root of 1.02 by 2, and integration minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus u square by 2, which has to be integrated with respect to du. So now after this, so here if you observe the term whatever that is written within the integral, so it is in the standard form now. And in many problems I have shown that, I have told that integral minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus u square by 2 du. So it is a standard derivation which will take the value root 2 pi. So here we can write fy of y as e to the power minus y square by 2 by 1.4283 pi into square root of 1.02 divided by 2 into root 2 pi. So now if you simplify this, here you can see that root 2 gets cancelled. Here we have root 2, here also we have root 2, and so here we can write this equation as e to the power minus y square by 2 divided by, so 1.4283 into root of 1.02 into root pi, we have here also we have pi. So this root pi divided by pi, it is nothing but it will be giving root pi in the denominator. And also if you divide root 1.02 by 1.4283, so it will be giving the answer as root 2 itself. So here the entire equation, you can have the calcium and you can verify this root of 1.02 divided by 1.4283 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, and in the standard form you need to bring that. So e to the power minus y square by 2 divided by pi, root pi by pi is nothing but root pi, and this is root 2, so here we'll be getting root 2 pi. So here this is the answer for the marginal PDF fy of y. Have you understood? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂದಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮು, ಬಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್. In a similar way, what is the equation for fx of x? Now you can directly write the answer by observing the equation of marginal PDF for the random variable y. Here you can tell the answer for fx of x. So to get that answer, only the thing is here you need to integrate with respect to y, and here whatever we have, so that has to be written in terms of 0.51 x square, so that you need to make sure. So like that, the same steps, no change. So what is fx of x? Anyone? Get me back. Get me the answer. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Shall I write the answer or are you going to tell? The answer for fx of x is e to the power minus x square by 2 all divided by root 2 pi. This is the answer for the marginal PDF
e to the
fx.
power.
ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ, ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡೋಣ. I know it is afternoon, but still I want the people to be active as it is a mathematics subject, but I am not explaining any theory part. Okay. Is it done with the part A? Next, we'll move on to the part B. So in the part B, as I told, so it was asked to verify the equation 3.12 whether it is satisfied or not. So and as I told, 3.12 from the textbook they have taken. So here that is nothing but, so they have asked to prove fxy of infinity comma infinity whether this value is equal to 1. So this we need to verify whether it is satisfying or not. So here for that, let us consider the CD of fxy of infinity comma infinity, which can be obtained by taking the integration of fxy of x comma y, which has to be integrated with respect to x and y. And in this case, both x and y, they are varying from minus infinity to plus infinity. So here, substitute the integral range as minus infinity to plus infinity. So now, considering the term integral of minus infinity to plus infinity fxy of x comma y along with the dy. So what this represents? Integration of fxy of x comma y with respect to dy ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? Previous problem ಅಲ್ಲೂ explain ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Integration of PDF with respect to another variable ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what you get? ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ ವೈ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ವೈ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ವೈ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ ವೈ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so that will be representing the marginal PDF for the random variable y. So RET you need to make the substitution. So here if you consider this integral along with the dy, so that will be representing the marginal PDF fx of x into dx. And here as fx of x into dx, and along with that, so here in the next step here you have to simplify this. So here in the next step you can write, you can substitute. So here that is nothing but fx of x you have obtained. Fx of x it is obtained as in the previous calculation in the part you have seen, it is obtained as fx of x is e to the power minus x square by 2 divided by root 2 pi bandide. Substitute that into dx. So here 1 by root 2 pi can be taken outside. Integral minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus x square by 2 dx. So now what is the value of the integral? Integral value ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? It is in the standard form. Now itself in the part A we have made the substitution for this type of integral. What is its value? ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಐ ಆಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿರೈವ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನೇ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ವೈ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಫ್ ಐ ಆಫ್ ವೈ ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಇ ಟು ದಿ ಪವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೈ 2 ಹೋಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 2 ಪೈ ಇಂಟು ಡಿ ವೈ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದೆ. That doesn't make any difference. So here what is the value of this integral? In many problems I have told. In the previous itself also.
Root 2 pi.
Yes, of course. Yes, good. Root 2 pi. So you need to remember such simple whatever which whenever it will be repeating. So those answers you need to remember. So if you substitute root 2 pi, so it will be equal to 1. So remember this, because oftenly it will be repeating in many situations, in many problems you'll be coming across such calculation. So that is the part B. And in the part C we are asked to calculate whether x and y are independent. So the third part is we need to calculate whether the random variable independent, spelling ತಪ್ಪಾರೋದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So here whether we need to verify this. So here for verification of the independency property, what is the equation that we used to have? ಯಾವ equation ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ? fxy of x comma y It should give the same result as that of product of
x comma y is equal to fx of x into fy of y.
yes, very good. Fy of y. So fxy of x comma y equation already it is given in the problem. That is nothing but 1 by 1.4283 pi exponential terms in there. So that is the equation. So now we have the equation for fx of x and fy of y also. So what is the equation of fx of x that we have derived? E to the power minus x square by 2 by root 2 pi, and fy of y is e to the power minus y square by 2 root 2 pi. ಇವೆರಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what you get? So root 2 pi is 2 pi in the denominator, and in the exponential, that is in the numerator, for the exponential term you'll be getting minus of x square plus y square by 2. Whether it is same as that of fxy of x comma y, same illa. So here fxy